Kazakhstan. The future is here.
Kazakhstan's economy grew 4.3% since January 2019. A positive dynamics is observed in construction, trade, transport and manufacturing industries, as well as in engineering, the light industry, petroleum refining and communication services. This was voiced by Kazakh Minister of National Economy Ruslan Dalenov at the government meeting. Meanwhile, foreign trade turnover has increased to $62.1 billion. Indicators are expected to grow to from 96 to 97 billion $.
Негізгі көрсеткіштер бойынша
The West Kazakhstan region, Turkestan, Jambul and Pavlodar regions have shown good results based on 4 indicators, while the growth is observed in Atyrau region based on 3 indicators.
көрсетіп отыр.
Results of the harvesting campaign were discussed at the government meeting. Kazakh Agriculture Minister Saparkhan Omarov said that to date over 15 million hectares have been harvested. Threshing of more than 19 million tons of grains has been completed. The 2019 export strategy of crops aimed at expanding export destinations differs from the 2018 export strategy. The main goal of this season is to continue exporting Kazakh grains to Central Asia, Afghanistan and Iran. Powerful typhoon Hagibis killed 47 in Japan. Nearly 20 people were reported as missing. The traffic of railways and air communications has been cancelled, and the electricity has been switched off. Telephone landlines and the internet have been difficult to connect to on Honshu Island. Landslides and swollen rivers have been observed in the cities of central Japan. Typhoon Hagibis threatens to flood Tokyo as it coincides with high tide. Protests and chaos continue in Haiti. Residents of the country's capital, Port-au-Prince, took to the streets to protest against food and fuel shortages, a sharp devaluation of the currency, and corruption allegations. Haitians call for the resignation of the president. Schools, state institutions, and enterprises are closed due to continuing demonstrations. At least 17 people were killed, while 189 were injured. The authorities and the opposition of Ecuador have come to the conclusion to end protests. President Lenin Moreno has agreed to hold negotiations with indigenous people. He promised to cancel the reduction of fuel subsidies. Large-scale protests continue since the beginning of October. The capital turned into complete chaos. Regional associations as well as integration can lead to effective development of Central Asia, said former advisor to 3 U.S. presidents for Russian and Eurasian affairs, founder of the Central Asian Caucasus Institute in Washington, and author of dozens of books and hundreds of articles on Eurasian theme, Frederick Starr. The expert highlighted that integration processes are the global trend. Meanwhile, fruitful cooperation allows all regions to respond to challenges and to solve economic problems effectively. Frederick Starr said that Southeast Asian countries and the Nordic Council of European countries can serve as an example.
Я очень рад, что Kazakhstan имеет...
I am very happy that Kazakhstan has an opinion on cooperation of neighboring countries in Central Asia without interference of big countries such as Russia, China, the United States, Europe and India. This is done so neighboring countries could meet in their region. This is a new regionalism. I am aware of the first president of Kazakhstan, Nursultan Nazarbayev's proposal, who wanted this cooperation from the very beginning, and the current president Kasım-Jomart Tokayev has the same goal as well. I think that this will be a fruitful path for Kazakhstan's future and the whole region.
Путь в будущем для Казахстана и всего региона.
China is one of the top trading partners of Kazakhstan. Today, more than 20% of Kazakh products are exported to China. Analysts said that industrial and food products are in great demand in China. Local experts have developed a special instruction or an algorithm which allows effective and integrated promotion of goods in Chinese markets. The instruction document will provide Kazakh exporters with information on current standards and requirements for the products imported by China, including all the necessary resolutions.
Большую часть, конечно же, сегодня интерес у нас по пищевой продукции. То есть все мы прекрасно знаем, что...
We are mainly interested in exporting food products. Our Kazakh food products are in great demand since they are organic. Currently, we have 48 types of the certified food products that meet a number of standards. China is interested in Kazakh export-oriented enterprises, which produce nearly 25 kinds of industrial goods.
В Китайскую Народную Республику заинтересованность наших казахстанских экспортоориентированных предприятий.
Nazarbayev University has become a member of the International Water Association. This was announced at the Forum of Urban Water Resources Management in the capital. Experts from Japan, Belgium and the Netherlands took part in the forum. Event participants paid attention to the necessity of exchange of experience and the modern international practice in the water resources management. Moreover, the experts defined the importance of attracting investments, development of ecosystems, and the introduction of new approaches in different areas of economy.
This will be a huge opportunity for the university to have access to knowledge and to put together academia and policymakers and also water practitioners from the water companies. The International Water Association is looking for a cooperation in this region in order to increase the visibility of the water issues across the globe.
When we are in foreign countries, we normally ask the country where we are. We ask them which topics, in our case economics and finance, are you interested in? And then mostly they ask like, how do you compose your tariffs? How is your financial structure of your utilities and things like that. So we talk also about bad payments, about statistics where you can see the difference between the different cities and different countries. We to try to exchange our knowledge with that country.
Nur-Sultan will host the World Cancer Leaders Summit from October 15th to 17th. This is an annual high-level meeting on finding solutions for cancer control. The summit participants will hold discussions on cancer detection. World leaders, health ministers, first ladies and members of the royal families, as well as leaders of global organizations are expected to take part in the forum. President of the Union for International Cancer Control, Dina Mayet, has arrived in the capital.
And this meeting, the World Cancer Leaders Summit, really is an opportunity for Kazakhstan, societies, medical doctors, research centers, etc., everybody to share and learn experience with all the leaders and the experts that are coming. We've got 350 cancer experts in all fields of cancer control coming to Nur-Sultan. I see a big commitment, and I think once you have good political commitment, you are sure to see that it's going to be a really successful conference with lots of energy, lots of learnings and sharing of ideas.
Artist Bulat Mikibayev's works are bright, saturated and colorful. A solo exhibition of the painter was opened in Potsdam city, in the capital of the German federal state of Brandenburg. The city residents can pay a visit to the exposition until October 25th. A Kazakh living in Germany marks his 55th anniversary this year. He dedicated most of his life to creativity. He's an author of several hundreds of works, which have been showcased in the United States, Europe, Israel and Kazakhstan. At this exposition, he presented 50 paintings, including old and new works. Visitors can also see catalogs and the book written by Bulat Mikibayev, The Long Path to a Meeting, presented in Kokshetau and in capitals of Kazakhstan and Germany.
Картины, они те же дети мои, потому что пропущено через себя.
My paintings are just like my children because I give my heart and soul to them. Color is the main highlight of my works. Nobody can take my personality away. I am Kazakh and I relate to Oriental cultures. This is reflected in my paintings. The way I draw may change. The topic of my works might change, but the color remains the same: bright, colorful and saturated.
Красочный, сочный.
Здесь и какие-то авангардные работы, конструктивные работы, импрессионизм.
Avant-garde, constructive art and impressionism can be found in his works. These are lyrical works which include a lot of romanticism and love, which were painted using different techniques of oil painting. His love and yearning for Kazakhstan are conveyed in some of his paintings. They differ from the European art. They are modern and interesting.
Искусство, но они очень модные. Они модные, они в сегодняшнем дне. Они не скучные.
Сырбойлық жас өнерпаз Абылайхан Абайұлы Италияда өткен халықаралық баян және аккордеон байқауында топ жарды. Әсіресе Құрманғазының күйі кәрі құрлық тыңдармандарын тәнті еткен. Баяннан құйқылжыда саз төккен аралдық дарын иесі классика жанры бойынша үздік атанса, виртуоз юниор номинациясында 2-ші орын алды. Түймелі аспаптың тиегін дөп басуды үйреткен ұстазы Әсия Боранқұлованың жетекшілігімен Абылайхан енді Францияда өтетін фестивальге шақырту алып отыр.
Әрине конкурс өте қиын болды. Қобалжуда болды. Бұндай конкурсқа бірінші рет шыққаным үшін әрине әр елден қатысушыларды көріп, бағымды сынап, өз-өзімді барынша көрсетуге тырыстым. Құрманғазының Бос қаңғыр күйін орындадым. Баянға өңдеп түсірген Алексей Ефременко. Шетелге конкурсқа шыққанда өзіміздің қазақтың шығармаларын орындауға тырысамыз, барынша қазақтың өнерін көрсетуге тырысамыз.
Эти конкурсы, они очень популярны.
Бұл сайыстар өте танымал және олар жоғары деңгейде өтеді. Сайыста біз әртүрлі категориядағы номинацияларға қатыстық. Конкурста біз еліміздің мәдениеті мен музыкалық деңгейін паш еттік.
Культуру и музыкальный уровень нашей страны.
The Astana Musical Theatre has presented English playwright Ray Cooney's out-of-order comedy to spectators of the capital. The famous work has a new interpretation, specially designed for tastes of residents and visitors of Nur-Sultan. The play was staged in Kazakh as well. The story takes place in a hotel room with the number of 13. The topic of the ironic satire is commonplace, a love triangle story. The play was awarded Laurence Olivier Award in 1991. Despite sophisticated storylines, the public can easily understand the plot. The play was directed and staged by owner of the prize of the fund of the first president Yeslям Nurtazin. We have tried to adapt the play to our perceptions of the world and to thinking of our spectators. We have tried to give a different performance from the original and to stage it in another way. As a result, the public can relate to the British people's lifestyle. Nevertheless, we have included all the ideas of the authors into the performance. The biggest flag in Almaty has been installed near the Medeu High Mountain skating rink. The flag is 14 meters long and 7 meters wide. The flagpole is nearly 40 meters high. The state symbol of Kazakhstan has been established based on the initiative of the National Basketball Federation. The patriotic idea was supported by Norotan political party and the mayor's office.